everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and today, as you can see, we're in a bit of a different setting. We're in my kitchen because today I have a what I eat in a day video. I've seen so many YouTubers do these videos and I'm actually really nosy and I love to see what people eat, and I love seeing new recipes and getting new ideas, and I actually really like cooking. It's a passion I've always had, and I know I've not done a lot of cooking stuff in my channel, but there are a few recipes on my blog, so I will link those in the info box below. So I hope you enjoy this. We're going to go all the way from breakfast through to dinner, so I hope you enjoy spending the day with me and eating with me, and let's get started. Before we do though, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here. I upload twice a week and it's completely free to subscribe, and it's just so that you don't miss any of my new videos. You'll get an email sent every time I upload a new video or a notification on YouTube. So please do subscribe. There is a button below and I will leave it on the screen somewhere now, and let's get straight in. First meal of the day is breakfast, and this is my most favorite meal. So for breakfast I usually have some brown toast or oatmeal bread, and I have about a slice and a half, and if it's like a bloomer size slice, and I toast this, and then I will have with it a glass of milk with some chocolate powder instead of coffee. I don't like to drink any coffee or tea, and I try to keep that out of my system. So I use this chocolate powder, which is amazing. It's completely dark chocolate with no added sugar, so if you like dark chocolate, kind of that bitter taste, this is honestly amazing. But unfortunately you can't get it in the UK, so I come loaded with tons and tons of it every time I come from Spain. And then I put some olive oil spread on my toast because I try and not have any butter. And this is my breakfast. It's probably not the healthiest, but it is honestly so delicious, and it keeps me quite full till lunchtime, which is quite late for me. Now it's about 2:30 and I'm gonna have my lunch, and like I said earlier, my lunch is usually pretty late for me, and it is the main meal of my day. I do still have the Spanish habits of a late and big lunch, so I kind of stick to it, but my dinner is pretty late, so I like to keep it relatively light. So for lunch today, I'm having this amazing roasted chicken in a caramelized apple sauce with lemon, and this is honestly so yummy, and it's actually pretty healthy. So as you've seen, I've laid out 6 chicken thighs with their skin still on a roasting tray, and then I've just squeezed a lemon over them and just rubbed the juice of the lemon onto each of the thighs, and then I put some salt, pepper, and a little bit of thyme, and then I'm gonna leave the lemons in the tray so that they roast together with the chicken and give a really lovely delicious flavor to the sauce. Then I'm cutting 3 apples, and these are Pink Lady apples. I'm taking out the core and I'm slicing them into 4 bits. And then I'm going to place these in the tray in the middle of the chicken and around it, so that these kind of caramelize and become really soft, and then I can make a delicious sauce to go with the chicken with it. As you can see, the portion is actually pretty huge, but that's because I love to cook for the food to last me at least 2 days, because this way, if one day I'm really busy at work, I always know there's something in the fridge so that I don't eat any junk. Once everything is in the roasting tray, I'm just going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil over everything so that it's nice and moist, and then I'm going to pop this in the oven, which has been preheated for 10 minutes at 200 degrees centigrade, and I'm going to put it in for 20 minutes, and after 20 minutes I'll check in and I'll add about a small glass of white wine, and then leave it in for another 15 minutes. So I'm gonna add some butternut squash to go with the chicken, and I love how sweet this is and how it tastes with the applesauce. It's honestly so yummy, and it makes the dish a little more filling. And I'm just gonna take this sliced butternut squash. Yes, I am a bit lazy like that, and I take the sliced one, but otherwise you can just buy your own and slice it up into little squares. And I'm putting this on a tray with a baking sheet underneath so that it doesn't stick. And I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top, salt, pepper, and then just mix it all up to make sure that everything is well coated. then put this in the oven as well at 200 degrees. You can put it in with the chicken, and I will keep it in for about half an hour, 40 minutes for it to be nice and roasted and soft. Once the chicken has been all cooked through, I take it out of the oven and then I remove the thighs from the oven tray and I put these to the side. And then to create the sauce, I'm just gonna remove the skin from the apple, and because the apple has been roasted, it should be really easy to just kind of push this away with a fork and a knife. And then I'm gonna also take out all the juice and the flesh from the lemon, and I'm just gonna mash this all up with a fork and mix it in with the liquid, with the wine, and this is gonna create the most beautiful sweet sauce to go with the chicken. And there you have it, a super delicious and healthy meal. It's now about 6 o'clock, and like I said earlier, I have my dinner pretty late, so at this time I do get a bit peckish, so I'm gonna have a snack. And I love to have an apple just by itself. I don't eat that much fruit in the morning, so I like to get my dose of it in the evening. So I'm gonna have a golden delicious apple, which in fact is the only type of apple I like, and I love these because they're super sweet and crunchy, and I like it really cold. So I'm just gonna slice this into bits and have it as a bit of a snack. While I have my snack, I usually like to take a little bit of a break from work, so I usually kind of watch TV for a little bit, or read a book, or chat to a friend, just anything to kind of relax and disconnect from work a little bit. And now it's about 9:30, which is my dinner time. I know that is super late, but I like to have my dinner at around that time, and my husband works quite late, so I like to have dinner with him. So for dinner, I like to keep it quite light just because it's pretty late, so I'm gonna go to bed in a little bit, so I like to keep it light. And today I'm having deliciously poached eggs with a little bit of smoked salmon on toast and some spinach. So I'm first gonna poach my eggs, and I'm gonna put some water to boil, and I'm using these poachy bags. I love these. I discovered them about 6 months ago, and honestly they are a lifesaver. They're so good. They're almost like a filter coffee bag, and you just put it in like a cup or a glass, and you open it up and you just put your egg in there, and then you pick it up with both hands and drop it into the water, and they give you the most perfectly shaped poached eggs. I keep it in for about 3 minutes at a kind of medium boiling level, and this gives you the perfect poached egg with a runny in the middle. I'm then going to take some spinach. This one's already been washed, so I'm just going to pop it on a plate, and I'm going to cover it with a lid and put it in the microwave. It honestly comes out so well. It's as if you were steaming it. It comes with a delicious taste. I'm just going to put it in for a couple of minutes, and then when it comes out, I'm just going to pop a little bit of salt over it and a little bit of olive oil, and then I'm just going to mix it all up. My egg must be ready by now, so I'm just going to take it out of the water, and I'm just going to pop it on a plate. And as you can see, when it comes out of that little bag, it has the perfect shape, and I promise you it will be runny in the middle. I'm now going to take some toast, and I'm then going to put a little bit of smoked salmon over it, and then pop my egg on top with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I'm going to serve it with some spinach. There you have it, a super healthy and delicious dinner, which I absolutely love. And oh my god, that egg with the runny center is just to die for. Those bags are honestly a lifesaver. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and do let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more videos like that, or if you have suggestions for any other videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave all my social media links on the screen now, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!